See y'all.
You. I mean, I'm so. You know, you've been my boyfriend in my head for about 10 years. Right?
I always believe in things we visualize can be actualized, right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Come on.
So,
Wait a minute, that comment. Seriously now. Don't play with me like that. Him.
yeah, we're here.
Well, welcome.
Thank you,
Glad
thank
to see
you.
you. So, have you been to Charlotte before?
Yes, I've been in Charlotte. I really think it's one of those towns for me that's like one of the best cities in America, but people don't know it all the time.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
when I come here, I'm like, wow, this is a really dope place.
It is dope.
Yeah.
It's even more dope because you're here.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Well,
welcome.
Well, you one of the lights up in here. When
Oh.
you talk about the light, you
Yeah.
one of those.
Okay.
Yes.
I receive it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, QCB.
My name QCB. Hey, me and Carmen been vibing off that. I was going quoting his old verses. We've been
I
talking about
know,
sports,
right?
so that's we
Yeah.
good now. We BFFs.
Yeah.
I see it. So listen, Carmen, you've been described, I was reading online, first known as a rapper who became one of the more prominent voices in hip-hop's new millennium renaissance. Would you agree with that statement?
I mean, I will accept it and receive it because it's a positive thought. But I think, you know, me interpreting that means that some of the music I did and have done and will continue to do has been like maybe inspiration for some of the millennials and in ways that's like, along with music, but just a way of thought. Like what, to me, music has always did that for me. Me growing up in hip hop, like certain artists, whether it was KRS-One or Public Enemy or even NWA for that matter, they helped shape the way I think.
Yes.
So I would love to do that for our young people because I care and I want them to know that, man, through music and through art we can all express ourselves and inspire and achieve, and you know. So that's, yeah, I'm with that. I'm gonna receive that.
Okay, receive it. Because my question was, when I found out I was going to be interviewing you, was how does this underground rapper from the south side of Chicago become this prolific speaker, author, artist, of course,
Yes.
philanthropist,
Yeah.
father? How did that happen? How did you get here?
That's a great question. It started with that dream of just being an artist, being from Chicago and wanting to be heard. But I think it evolved because of my desire to be a better person and to be a better artist and to want to grow and to be humble enough to know, even when times was like, man, yo, everybody digging the song The Light or this and that, I wasn't like feeling like, oh man, I've reached my pinnacle of success.
Mm-hmm.
I still was like, man, I got some growing to do. And I still feel at this moment I've had growing to do as, man, in so many ways as a person just starting off. But then, you know, as an artist, there's so many ways that I could grow as an artist, as an actor. And I think that desire really has led me to seek out more things and also recognizing, man, my overall purpose is to inspire people and to enlighten and to spread love. So if I could do that through acting in a film, I'm gonna do that. If I do it through speaking at a college, at a black college, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So and through music and everything else.
You have truly evolved because, you know, when they said Common is coming, the first thing people ask is, where is he performing? What is he doing? He's doing all his songs, and you're speaking.
Yeah, I have
Tonight.
Tonight at Park Church with Bishop Ferguson. I'll be having a conversation that will be, you know, based around the book Let Love Have the Last Word. And yeah, I mean, I have evolved into knowing that I'm a speaker too. At first I didn't want to embrace that. I just was like, look, I'm a hip hop artist and an actor. But, you know, I see the power in being able to speak. I've been able to go to colleges and I've had kids come up to me and be like, man, thank you, man. I needed that right now. And that touched me just as much as if somebody said, man, I love that song you did.
Yes.
You know, so I want to be able to help impact lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing that. Let's talk a little bit about your book, Let Love Have the Last Word, memoir. How did that develop?
Well,
Or why?
I wrote a book in 2011. It was a memoir, and you know, the publisher was like, hey, we want you to write another book. And I was like, let me. So for a while, I just was like, I don't know what I'm gonna write about. But what happened was, once I get inspired, I'm there. And I got inspired because it was a lot of people, a lot of the conversations, especially as soon as Trump got elected, That's okay. You understand that. When you say Trump, that just throws things off the top, right?
I know what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, he did that to me.
But well, you know, so much was going on in the world. People felt a little bit heavy. People were talking about, you know, Trump being elected, and you know, I felt it too.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what is going to overcome all of these things? Is us spreading love to each other, and how do we do that? Like, and not, this book is not a how-to, but it's just me telling my stories and giving the resources that I've used to try to grow through my journey of being able to love God better, being able to love myself more, being able to love people I don't even like, you know, being able to love as a father better. So it's me talking about those things and just thinking about applying that in our lives, everyday lives, so that people can live happier lives and better lives.
I love that. And it was very therapeutic, I see, for you too, because you talked about how you were molested as a child and how that came to be, because you were actually talking through a script, a role, and you started having these memories and thoughts of that incident.
Yeah, so I was molested when I was around 9 years old, and since that moment, I had never talked about it. I actually just tucked it away and kind of, it didn't exist to me. And I was doing a film called The Tale, and I was in a rehearsal talking about sexual abuse and these things, and I was like, wait, this happened to me. And that it shook me up for a minute. And then, you know, as I started to write on the book, I was like, I was starting to work on an album that's inspired by the book. And I wrote, in a song, I started to write about these memories and those things that happened. It's a song called Memories of Home. And as I wrote that, I played the song for one of my team members, and she was like, man, that really happened? I said, yeah, it did happen to me. She was like, are you gonna put it in the book? And at first I was like, nah, you know, because music felt like a safer place to put it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, I gotta put it in this book because I wanted to be part of stopping that cycle.
There you go.
And reading sometimes is like, for me, reading, I read stuff and I'm like, okay, this is how I apply this to my life. You know, like a book can sit you down and make you pay attention.
Yep.
And I told the story because I know many women and men have experienced molestation, especially in our communities, in black communities, and we don't talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
We don't.
and it's taboo. And then us keeping it in secret is perpetuating it and making our young people, if it happens to them, they don't know where to go.
Right.
And I'm bringing that up because, you know, I didn't know where to go as a child. And when talking about it with my mother, she was telling me how much it happened in her generation.
Wow.
But they kept it secret.
On the hush.
Yeah,
You
so
talk about that.
So it's a lot of stuff I think, you know, our parents and things been passed down that we got to stop the cycle. They didn't do it on purpose, or meaning the hush about these things.
Yeah.
It's like
They were doing the best they could.
they did the best they could.
Absolutely.
They gave us a lot of great things, but some things we got to acknowledge, like, yo, we ain't in the era where you just be like, yo, shut up because I say you did, because I tell you to shut
That's
up.
right.
You know, that just ain't the way it ain't gonna work with human beings
Sure
like
ain't,
that.
Not now.
Yeah.
There's some smart ass kids now.
Yeah.
So I guess you heard by now R. Kelly has been hit with 11 new sexual assault abuse charges. You need something over there? You need to cough? Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me.
It was a pretty cough.
He even cough pretty.
He coughed pretty. So I remember earlier when those charges came out against R. Kelly, you actually apologized. You wanted to offer an apology to all the women and girls that had been abused by him. How do you feel about the new charges, in your comment, just about him in general?
I mean, my thing is, like, I do think about the people who've been abused and experienced what they've experienced in that situation. And, like, man, the reason why I apologized, honestly, was because for so long we just allowed it to happen as a community, and I'm part of the community. Like, man, we just acting like, oh, it's cool, yo, this dude, you know, this is what's going on. It's cool because this music is dope.
Kelly, right?
Right.
And it's like, man, that's not how we stop this. That's not how we protect our children, our daughters, cousins, friends, and even allow somebody that is part of our community, if they got a sickness, you got to shut them down. Like, man, you got to go get some help, you know. And I think that's where I stand with it more than anything. It's like the legal stuff. That's not my place, you know, to say how long somebody should be serving. But I'm into the like, man, this ain't going down. This ain't gonna happen. We're gonna stop this.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
and talk about it, and we ain't gonna allow it to happen no more.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm at. Yeah.
You have a daughter. She's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, how old is she?
She's 21.
21.
Okay.
She just graduated.
Just graduated from where?
Howard.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Amoye. Yes, thank you. Yes. Amoye.
And so, what kind of daddy are you, though?
Man, I'm a free-spirited daddy. Like meaning, you know, like we talk about a lot of stuff. She could talk to me about anything. We've sit down and, you know, we've been on a wine tasting together.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I'm that, but also like, yo, if you don't handle this right, like, then no, you don't get these privileges. And it's still it's a boundary where she knows I'm a father, and she's not around me cursing and all that stuff. Like, you know, I have that type of respect for elders, so I feel like I want her to have that respect for me, but I still want her to be free enough to be herself.
That's right.
So that's what type of dad I am.
I like that. Nurturing and don't cuss around me.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. So, you still freestyle? Because I know you're wrapping it up. We gotta go.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna be speaking tonight at the Park Church.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6 p.m. It is free and open to the public, but you have to register in advance.
Yes.
Yes. Seating is available on a first come, first served basis, honey. Come on. Okay, so do you still freestyle? I don't know.
Yeah, but you got a beat or something?
Okay, so now you're doing it to me.
Yeah, we need us a beat.
What kind of beat? You know what? Our DJ, you know what? We'll come back and do it. Can we do that?
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to bring in our DJ. He's
Okay.
going to give you a beat, and you just do it like a quick 60 seconds. Or
All right, cool. I got you.
okay, it's coming in the studio. My other boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It has more power with an available turbocharger.
They got a rap group.
They do, yeah, they got it there.
I know.
Plus, my Honda Accord has more cool tank with Android
They mad at us.
available, so I can keep playing the world's best DJ today. Don't settle for less. Get a Honda.
But you've got a plumbing problem?
No one gets there faster than Morris Jenkins.
Here we go. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
The Queen City Jets.
Y'all,
Opening
they
Saturday,
killing
June
us.
15th at the Charlotte Metro Credit
Here we go.
Amphitheater. The Jonathan Butler.
Woo! You get ready. Kill him. QCB. I mean, Q1.
Special guest host veteran R&B superstar.
Everybody hit this freestyle for you. Check this out. Check out comment and do this freestyle.
What?
Check this out. Here we
This
go.
right here, this Friday, we got my boyfriend in my head in the studio. It goes by the name of Common. He said it's before he leaves, he's gonna drop us a few beats just to get up out of here for the midday mixtape. Let's go, Common. It's yo.
Yo, check it out. 1 2 1 2. Yo, I get it done. Rocking on the 1 and 2s is Q1. He's the sun, he came to bring it and shine. This is me, yo, just taking that time. Yo, I get into it calm since I came to speak a different type of style for JD the Diva. You know how it is when the stylers stay free. Rocking with my homie named the QCB. We out in Charlotte, I get it popping, hip hopping, non-stopping. Yo, this thing ain't no option. Came to V101.9 and I stayed on point with them rhymes. So that's why I climb up the Charlotte place. When it came down, I came to the market. I knew what the target was. I said, cuz this is what'll happen if you get that real rap buzz, and I had it. That's why I just be. I'm rocking to my man from the sea. Yo, his name is Kanye. Yo, Kanye West. He made Jesus walk, and of course it was fresh. So we talk from the south side, and we be outside talking these things, and we collide. Yo, I did these type of things cause they from the inside. I told you when it come to freestyle, freestyles, I get wide open, hoping Jesus talking walk with us. When it come to this, yo, I guess I'm never soft with a different type of style. Yo, I'm offering a different thing that you should know. You cough it up. If you ain't with this real rap thing, we talked about sold by the pound. That's why we holding it down. And that song with Daylight, I got the layers, and now I came to display a different type of flavor for the girl that's a diva, looking extra fine. When I come to B101.9, I'ma do it all the time. A little bit of love, smiles and a little red wine. Yeah, and I won't stop, yo. She says yes, honey. And when I look at her face, I see more than money. I see that thing that's so beautiful and sunny. That's why we walk together. It ain't funny. It's funny how the time flies. Funny how the rhyme flies. This is what I do, cause I keep my mind wise. Jesus walks with them. Shout out to Rhyme Fest. You know we on the south side and I've been fresh. I got my name Shine Black. We call her Shine Glover. Yo, I used to love her. See me on that cover with me and my mother. Now I got a song for her. I keep it strong for her. I just keep on letting you know I'm calm with the different type of style. Yo, I be the thermometer to keep it heated up. I got a beat and what? I love to get on this thing. I'm like a beat nut. That was a group I used to work with back in the days. That's how it is, yo. I get to rap in the maze like Frank Bev when I told you I'm from 87. And when Diva said, yo, use a ladies have. A ladies having, that's what that for short. When it came to this, I just rhymed for sport. Rhymed the whole song till it just went off. Yo, I told you what happened when Jesus went off. It went.
That's how you start a midday mixtape.
All day.
101.9, your favorite throwback to Days R&B. Let's go.
That was dope.
What?
That was dope.
Yeah.